Women's Euros.
We're here at last.
Yes, it's very exciting.
It's arrived.
It's arrived, and we're surrounded by shirts.
I know. This is like your heaven.
Yeah, it really is. I'm in heaven.
Let's get into it. This is episode 1.
Yes.
We're going to talk a little bit about the tournament, how the tournament works.
Important.
Very important. For those that don't know, we'll also be talking about the host country, and then we're going to take a look at the teams in Group A.
Yes, this episode we're going to focus in on Group A. But don't worry, we have got 3 more episodes coming up after this one, where we're going to do a deep dive into each group, so that when we get there to that first game,
we're across it all. We know who's
taken
who.
You. We've held your hand and we've walked you to the streets of Switzerland.
Oh, love that.
Did that work?
That was very good.
Oh, thanks.
Someone's won a Broadcast Sports Award.
I have indeed.
However you are listening.
Or watching.
Could be watching. They could be watching. Please do give us a like and subscribe.
Or even a comment saying something like, oh, wow, these girls are really good.
Oh, these girls could be my go-to companions for the Women's Euros 2025.
Oh.
Well, you know, any comment like that would be great.
Any comment like that would be really good, thanks.
Right, let's get into it.
Right, so first of all, should we do a deep dive on Switzerland?
The host country is Switzerland.
It is indeed. We've got games taking place in Basel,
Bern,
Geneva,
Zurich,
St. Gallen,
Lucerne,
Schon,
and Thun
or
Tun.
And we have heard it pronounced both ways.
So we're not sure. It's THUN. We don't know many Swiss people to ask. Roger Federer wasn't answering our calls.
No, and what's that about, Roger?
Yeah. But basically, they're all over the gaff.
They're all
over the gaff. And Switzerland have done very well to get the bid, because there was other bids to host the tournament. Poland, France, and, get this, Suze, a joint bid from Denmark, Finland, Norway and Sweden.
Oh, wow. Too much travel.
Yes, of course.
Too much travel for the players.
But also, do you not think it's a little bit embarrassing when you had 4 of you going in together and you didn't get it?
Yeah, it also feels a bit like when you have a group birthday party, and part of the reason you're having it is so you definitely know people are going to turn up. I've not done that. What? I've not done it.
I thought you were going to say, or if you have a birthday party and you get one communal present from everyone that's chipped in, you're like, no, I would have preferred individual gifts, please.
Oh, that too, yeah, sure.
Do you know what I mean? But
I tell you what, I'm relieved that France hasn't got it, because I feel like the host nation often gets, a bit of a push from the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
And we don't need France doing any better than they need to do.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But good luck to Switzerland.
Also, nice to just, we might have a trip to Switzerland on the cards. That's fun.
The listeners know we're going.
Yeah, we are going. We're going to, I'm glad we're not going to Thun or Tun. We're going to somewhere where we know.
St. Gallen.
We
are indeed.
51 teams took part in qualifying, and it's now down to 16 at the tournament.
So in many ways, they're all winners.
What do you mean?
Well, to have got this far, good on ya.
You can't be carrying this energy into the Euros, Susie.
But but all I'm saying is, all of the teams, well done. Let's start with a pat on the back.
Yeah.
And then we'll carry on with a run
You're
onto
saying
the pitch.
it's an achievement in itself to be here tonight. That's the vibe you're going in with.
Well, I just think it's an honour to be nominated.
Right, yeah. But it is ultimately a elite competition where we need winners.
Yeah. And I guess we're all winners.
Okay, right. We'll crack on.
Okay.
Games are taking place.
Yes.
Throughout the month of July.
Indeed.
2nd to the 27th, with the final happening in Basel on the 27th of July.
That's exactly right. There's an official mascot.
Very
the
cute.
mascot looks like she could have been in Paw Patrol.
Yes. Yeah.
Madeline.
What is it?
It's a Saint Bernard.
A Saint Bernard?
Bernard.
Bernard.
I say Bernard. Is it Bernard?
I think I know why you say Saint Bernard. Is it because you've watched the film Beethoven about the
Probably.
Yeah.
Do they call him a Saint Bernard in that?
Yeah, because they're American.
So am I.
It's called Madley.
Yes, it's called Madley, and it is a homage to Madeleine Boll, the first ever Swiss licensed female football player, which I guess means she was professional, right? Yeah. And the official Euro website says, Madley loves sharing her passion for football and is always ready to play.
Oh, I have a lot in common with Madley the Saint Bernard.
Yes, the Saint Bernard.
Guess what I've got?
What?
I've got the match ball.
Oh, not the actual
one. No, I doubt it. Thoughts? Okay. It's got, look all around it. It's got are they the different sort of buildings of the different places? Oh, so you got Zurich on there. Can you find Thun or Tun, whatever it's called?
St. Gallen, Geneva, Zurich,
Basel. What's this one? Bern.
Oh God, of course it's going to be the last one.
Are they churches? They're all churches or castles, aren't they?
Yeah.
None of them are just showing a new build.
No.
You know
There
what I
we
mean?
go.
Or
That's ton or thun.
yeah. It looks nice from the picture.
Yeah, let's just show the listener the picture. Oh yeah, doesn't it look nice from the picture?
Let's have a look. It's very, you impressed with that?
Yeah, quite impressed.
You impressed?
Oh gosh, yeah, that is quite good. Can I have a go?
I'm really good at it. I just can't ever keep it.
Do you have to stick your tongue out?
Or was I sticking my tongue out?
Oh yeah.
Have a go. Okay. Have a go. This won't go wrong. This is good for the listeners, isn't it?
I feel like this is more of a social media thing.
Yeah. I would say our cameras are quite expensive, so oh right. Okay. And so thoughts on the match ball?
Very good.
Very good.
Very
nice. Very nice. We can get rid of that now.
I'll just pop it there.
So let's get into the groups.
Right, we'll start with how it all works.
Yeah.
With the groups. Now there's 16 teams split into 4 groups who all play each other.
Yeah.
The 2 teams who top each of those groups go through to the quarterfinals, 4 through to the semis, and then the 2 last remaining teams battle it out in the final.
Yeah. This is like what this sort of podcast is all about, right? Like, because I think some people, their first sort of foray into enjoying football might be through an international tournament. So it's not a silly thing to recap how the group stage works, because you do hear people say things like, when you hear pundits go, they need to get out the group first.
Yes.
That is not sort of referring to the solo endeavours of Zayn Malik.
No, it's not.
It basically means that for each group, where there's 4 teams, you need to finish in the top 2 in order to proceed.
Yes,
right?
Absolutely. Are we going to have X Factor analogies throughout this tournament?
I'd have thought so. Well, you'd be surprised how many parallels there are.
Really?
Yes.
Go on.
Right, well, think about it. So, okay, if we talk about all the stages,
go through
to get through. So, like the qualifiers, you know,
Yeah.
when you were saying, it's just it's an achievement to be here. So to qualify to get one of those places to be in the groups, that's like the open audition.
Sure.
Stand on the X. This time's your own.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, Dermot O'Leary's outside going, "How you feeling?"
Yep.
Or Kate Thornton, depending on when you started watching X Factor. Anyway, then the group stage, right, the bit we're describing now, that's your boot camp.
Sure.
That's your boot camp. Then you get through that, you get through to round of 16. That's judges' houses. Judges' houses. Yeah, you're going to LA with Simon. You go into Miami with Kelly Rowland. You go into New York with
Louis Walsh.
Oh no, he never went to New York.
Or you're going to
Louis Walsh was always the
upon-
over 25s, taking them to Dublin, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. No hate on Dublin, a lovely city.
A lovely city.
Lovely big spike in the middle. Have you seen that? Anyway, then think about it. Your quarterfinal, semi-final and final, that's your live shows. See, it works.
It does work.
Sadly, no wild cards, or Sanita.
That is disappointing. Yeah. Obviously, we're still crossing fingers for Danny Minogue.
Oh, I'd have hoped so.
Yeah,
I'd have hoped so. How much do we know about Switzerland as a host country?
I don't know an awful lot about
Have
it.
you been?
Yes, I have. I've gigged there.
Have you?
Yeah, gigged there quite a few times. Yeah.
Have you?
I would say.
Was it nice?
Good crowds,
Yeah.
great service stations.
Really?
You can get a proper dinner. There's like canteen service stations.
Stop
Yeah.
it. Oh, so if you are a travelling fan in Switzerland going from...
Yeah, if you're thinking, where are we going to eat? Don't you worry.
Yeah, how are we going to get
Service
from Tun or Thun to
Sean.
Shun? If you're doing the Tun to Shun road trip,
Yeah.
make sure to call in at the service stations.
Yeah, I would if I were you.
I didn't realise you'd been. I thought the most we'd done with Switzerland was when we went to the airport that time to go into France.
Yes, we did that as well. But no, I've been to...
Okay.
I've been.
Can you name some famous people from Switzerland?
Roger Federer.
Yeah, that's sort of all I could come up with. Google told me that Albert Einstein's from there as well. And there's also Martina Hingis, the tennis player. So basically, they're good at tennis and equations.
And Nathan.
Who's Nathan?
My friend Ruth's brother. He lives there. What about Swiss food?
Oh, it's fondue, innit? It's fondue central. It's cheese.
Oh, it's very fondue heavy.
Cheese fondue, chocolate fondue. Basically,
fondue.
if you can dip it, you're in. We'll move on. I am nervous though because I'm going out for the whole month. Oof. That's a dense diet for a month, isn't it?
Yeah, you're going to have to make sure you get some greenery at the same time.
Yeah. Which
They must.
I'm not feeling reassured by because you've just said it's basically service stations, which aren't known for their...
No, but it's different vibes. It's really good service stations. Look,
Okay.
you just wait and see.
All right. I'm worried you're going to have to roll me back onto that plane, but anyway. Tell you what else I've seen. I did have a look at the cuisine.
Oh, yeah.
They've got something there called a bundna nustort.
Oh, easy for you to say.
It's described as a rich and flavourful nut tart.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what I call you when you're not around.
Oh,
It's good stuff.
I'm rich and flavourful.
You are.
I don't know if I'm a nut tart. Thank you. Those days are far behind. Right, Group A. Group A consists of Switzerland,
Norway
Iceland,
and Finland.
This is right. Can we? First of all, we've got some flags here.
Yep.
Can you pick them out?
Yes, of course.
Right. Switzerland. Good. Norway. Is that no? Norway's
No.
No. Isn't Norway? Isn't Norway that? Or is that Denmark?
Oh God.
Norway's this one. Norway's defo that one.
Okay.
That's Norway, right?
Okay.
Norway, Iceland. Go on, this will be a laugh.
Trying to find the one with Kerry Katona on it.
Iceland.
Do you know it?
Yeah. Cold. That's Sweden.
Yeah, I thought so.
Warmer. Hot. That is it.
Yeah. Okay.
Ironically, very cold in Iceland.
Yeah.
Finland. Oh no, that's
That's all
Finland.
I've got No.
Is that Iceland? No. Is that Iceland?
Oh.
God, they're all very similar.
They're all,
aren't
aren't they?
Yeah, I'm sure they're all very nice countries. I'll tell you the nice. Yeah. They're all very nice countries. The flags are a big plus. The flags are a big plus. I said they're all very nice countries, but the flags are a big plus.
Yeah. To be honest,
Because they've all got.
Yeah.
They've
No,
all got,
it adds up.
Yeah. Hey, that's lovely. That's very nice. Charlie, you look very cross. Don't be cross, because they've all got crosses on them.
Okay, so general group vibes, other than the flags being quite similar,
Yeah, they've not really
branched out.
Yeah.
So they've heard about other colours.
I think maybe one came up with a flag and then they just sort of copied each other's homework and were like, oh yeah, just do theirs.
No, we did it first, honestly.
Yeah. In terms of what their whole vibe though as a group, cold,
Chilly. Yeah.
If you go into any of those places, you're wrapping up, aren't you? You're wrapping
I think
up
so.
warm.
Yeah, you want a big coat.
I tell you what I will say, it's quite boring that we just call them Group A.
Oh, you think they should have a name?
I think UEFA could come up with
Jazz
some
it up.
jazzy names.
Yeah,
Do you know,
I love that.
Maybe something that does sort of sum them all up. So this would be Group Snow or Group Chile. Group usually does quite well at Eurovision.
Yes. Or you could have group that Spain are hopefully kicked out of.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
That would be good. So the hosts, Switzerland, automatically get a spot in the group stages. They haven't had to...
They haven't had to work.
But they sort of go directly to boot camp.
They're a cheeky little Nepo country.
They're a cheeky little Nepo country.
Okay.
And the team have an official...
That's fair to be... if you're hosting the party, you're not expected to bring a dish.
No, I suppose not.
Do you know what I mean?
And you can't have a party at someone's house without inviting them.
No, exactly.
You can't be like, oh, you're not coming.
They're sort of already doing the legwork, aren't they? So it's probably fair enough that they're there.
Yeah, don't forget leg day.
Yeah.
Now, they have an official team song for the Euros. It's called Red White by Lou Karina.
I'm guessing
and
the
Suki featuring LA.
Oh, bloody hell. It doesn't roll off the tongue, does it?
No.
Is the title alluding to the flag? Red, white?
Oh, probably, yeah. Probably.
Let's have a listen. It was T-Pain not available.
Oh, I quite like this.
Do you?
Yeah, I feel like this is... It doesn't scream Switzerland to me.
No. What language is this?
There's 3 official languages. There's French. Don't you speak that language?
Yeah, but I don't speak it with autotune.
Ah, that's the difference. We can probably get rid of that now.
Yeah.
Now, Switzerland...
What are your thoughts on it then?
Ask me at the end of the tournament.
I don't think it's I don't think it's going to be a waka. Do you know
this
what I mean?
time for Africa?
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be up there with World in Motion or,
Any
the
of the big ones.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe.
Should we get into the stats?
Some Switzerland stats. Some sexy Switzerland stats.
That's it. Oh, that's like an articulation exercise.
It is, isn't it?
Switzerland made their debut in the Women's Euros in 2017, but they never made it out of the group stage. They did make it past the group stage in 2023 World Cup after finishing first in their group, but were knocked out by Spain.
Oh, join the club.
Oh,
Who hasn't been knocked out by Spain? Do you know what I mean? I feel like, do you know what? I think we're rooting for Switzerland. I do, because first of all, no one wants to host the tournament and get knocked out at the earliest stage. It's sort of, well, it's like leaving your own party early, isn't it?
Worse than that, it's like being asked to leave your own party. God. We've had enough of you. Bye-bye now.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, no. And also, no pressure, Switzerland, but the previous hosts of this tournament, they only went and won the blooming thing, didn't they?
Yeah, absolutely. So no pressure.
It's hosting the party after everybody is going, oh, do you remember when Suzi held that fantastic party? Do you know what I mean?
I hope your party's as good, Maze.
Yeah. Well, that's why I don't host. The captain of Switzerland might be a familiar name to some of the listeners. Leah Walty, Arsenal's Leah Walty.
Yeah, I know her.
Are you? Are you friends with her?
I'm friends with her, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How so?
We're just mates. We just go back.
To where? Where does this originate?
We're just, maybe not friends, maybe we're colleagues.
Right.
We're kind of colleagues, yeah.
Yeah.
We sort of know each other.
Right. Elaborate. How?
We're just colleagues.
Yeah. How? In what world are you colleagues?
We stood together for some photos.
Okay.
We had our photos.
Specifically, what's your relationship to Leah Walty?
I gave her an award at the Emirates for the Player of the Month, and she doesn't know my name.
Great. Glad we got that cleared up. Other Swiss players who we might be familiar with, right? That's what you say, familiar with, not best friends.
Okay.
Oh no, I feel bad now. Don't go like an injured dog. Other players we might be familiar with, thanks to the WSL, include Villa's Noelle Maritz, West Ham's Serena Pubel, Luana Bühler of Spurs, and the very glam Alicia Lehmann.
Yes.
Formerly of West Ham, but now at Juventus. She's like the most followed female footballer on Instagram, isn't she?
Yes, and the only player who had a choker on in her 2024 Panini sticker album photo.
Oh yeah, do you remember that? What a hun.
What a hun. That's Switzerland. What do you think of their chances?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Got some good players in there. They sound like great hosts.
They're very good hosts.
Yeah.
Get out the fondue. We'll see you in a few weeks.
Who's next?
Next, we've got Norway.
No way.
Another big plus.
All right, tell us about Norway.
So Norway qualified in December via playoffs.
Oh, okay.
So they've sort of slipped in.
Yeah. Again, to recap, playoffs, if you didn't automatically get good enough to qualify straight away, you play the other people who also weren't quite there. Do you know what? It's the X Factor version of a wild card.
They're the wild
there
cards.
There we go.
You said there were no wild cards.
There is, and it's Norway.
Oh, wow. Sunita might be here in just a minute. They also have one of the coolest away shirts, which
we don't have.
We don't have, sorry to say. And it's also got an iridescent badge.
A what?
An iridescent badge.
Sorry, listeners, but if you're unfamiliar with our dynamic, but specifically the vibe of Suzi Ruffle, my good friend and co-host, you will know there's no way you know the word iridescent. What does it mean?
Producer Charlie told me it means shiny. Norway.
Oh, it's one of those shiny, like
a shiny sticker.
Like changes in the colours of the wind.
All right, Pocahontas, let's crack on. Right, Norway have won the Euros twice in 1987 and 1993.
Oh, so
it's been a while.
It's been a while.
I don't think there's any players still playing.
No, 87 and 93.
Yeah,
they've not won in my lifetime.
No. They have twice in mine.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bring it up like that.
I'm fine with aging. They've been runners-up 4 times, and most recently in 2013. But they have failed to make it out of the group stages since then.
They've not made it out the group stage since 2013.
No.
That's bonkers when you think of how many great Norwegian players there are.
Yeah, well, we're going to list them in a minute.
Okay,
first of all, their captain is Lyon's mighty Ada Hederberg.
Oh yeah,
who's very good.
Big figure in the game.
Yeah, very
good. Some of the other Norwegian big hitters.
Yes, please do.
Well, Chelsea's Guro Reiten, probably the most well known. Arsenal's Frida Maanum as well.
Yeah, that worries me.
Yeah, these are really, really big names, actually. You know Arsenal's Frida Maanum, who's just won the Champions League? Yeah. Recent Brighton departure, Guro Bergsvund. Man United's Elizabeth Turland, who's had a great season.
Yeah, also we used to watch her at the Broadfield when she played for Brighton.
Celine
Dion?
No.
Okay.
Celine Bizet, who we
Yep.
saw in the FA Cup final.
Yes, we did indeed.
Played for Man United, and Lisa Nalsund. Also, Liverpool's Sophie Roman Hogg, Brighton's Maria Thorisdottir, Maren Mjelde, who was at Chelsea and now's at Everton, and Barcelona's Caroline Graham-Hansen, who's been up for some mighty big awards recently. This is a really good squad,
They're a
Suze.
really good team.
I think their drought might be over.
Oh,
I don't want to jinx it, but if I was a Norwegian fan, which I'm not, but if I were, I'd be feeling pretty confident.
Yeah, the drought might be over. I think they're going to make it rain. Come on, that's good stuff.
Get your cagoules out, Norwegian fans. The showers are incoming. This country's got so many players, Suze, who are notoriously good at scoring goals. Why aren't they considered like more of a threat, or why aren't they progressing through tournaments recently? Because it's only in the last Euros where we absolutely thrashed them 8-0. Do you remember that one?
God, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think people love an underdog story. And there's a lot to be said for a lot of those players. It's just whether they can come together.
Do you think it could be that they just get scared on the big stage? They're like all really good at club level, and then when they get together, or maybe it's that they don't blend because they're all playing at different clubs.
I wonder, and not just different clubs in different parts of Europe.
Exactly. Like in ours, I think there's only a couple. There's, what is it? Stanway, Esme Morgan, Jess Carter,
Anna Morehouse.
So like 4 players, whereas they're dotted all over the gaff, aren't they?
And I guess because we've played, I don't know, I wonder whether because the WSL has so many players from across Europe, it means that lots of our players have played against or played with the players they're going to be playing against in the Euros. So they might have a bit of knowledge on it. But I mean, I think that
sounds very good, Norway.
I think they sound great, and I think that
they've got all the gear.
Let's hope they've got the idea.
Love that. And that's why we win awards, Suze.
Yeah.
That's why we win it. Iceland? You ever been to Iceland? You must have been. You're a mum.
Yep. Where else am I going to get my chicken tikka lasagna?
That's why mums go to Iceland. They qualified in July last year, Suze. Their captain is Glödis Perla Vigusdottir, who also captains Bayern Munich. They've been a part of every Euros since 2009. Their best year was 2013 when they made the quarterfinals. And players you might be familiar with from Iceland include West Ham's Dagny Brynjarsdottir and Leicester's Helen Eriksdottir. Now, as you might have gathered from my clumsy pronunciation there, Icelandic surnames, they work a bit differently, Suze.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, so everyone in Iceland, their name will end in either son or daughter, right, depending on if they're somebody's son or daughter. So you just the way you get your surname is you just get your dad's first name followed by son or daughter. So you'd be Suzi Rolydottir and I'd be Maisie Phildottir.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You know, and sometimes I think Susie Ruffle's a great name.
But Rolydottir is better.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Susie Rolydottir.
Please welcome to the stage, Suzi Rolydottir.
Rolydottir's, but Rolly's got Phildottir's a bit.
Phildottir.
I
don't know, we both sounded Italian then.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, I think it's Iceland that do this thing where they all try and clap at the same time. The audience.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah,
Is
I
it
think
called an
you'd like
audience
that.
or is it like a crowd?
I guess crowd, yeah, crowd. But that's
Should we
a bit
try
of
and
fun.
do that together now? Clap at the same time. It's really hard, isn't it?
You can't pretend and then back out.
Okay,
That's
sorry.
what's throwing me off. See? Yeah. You'd be there in the crowd going... Yeah, you would.
A little bit of flamenco.
And finally, in Group A...
Finland. We are going to Finn with Finland. Finland
that's good.
qualified via the playoffs in December. The team are nicknamed Hell Marit, which translates to the Boreal Owls.
Oh! Boreal as in... the fancy name for Northern Lights. Aurora Borealis. Or Borealis. Yeah. Northern Lights.
Yeah, Northern Lights.
Yeah. But the owls.
Yes.
That's nice.
Yes, very nice. The away kit has an owl on it.
Oh, twit twoo.
Now
That'll be popular with the Sheffield Wednesday fans, I imagine. they've got an owl on
Oh,
theirs.
have they?
Yeah. And Oldham, I think. Oldham are owls.
The Oldham Owls?
Yeah. So Oldham, Sheffield and Finland. There's a trio. Nothing? Okay.
No, nothing.
Now, their captain, Suze,
Mm-hmm.
you know how earlier I said about, they haven't scored since my lifetime, and, you know, we sort of alluded to the age difference. Don't worry, Suze. Don't worry that you're old and grey and ageing. Their captain is 39-year-old goalkeeper Tinerica Copella. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, I'm
39 though.
Yeah, good for her.
39.
Yeah.
She's played at Bayern, Vålerenga, Everton, Spurs, Roma, and currently for the Swiss team, Servette.
Yeah, it gives me a lot of hope, I've got to say.
Yeah, there's still time to get your call up, Suze.
Almost certainly.
I don't want to jump the gun, but I'm guessing that this is Copella's final international tournament.
Oh, no, don't say that.
Well, the next one will be the World Cup in 2 years, so that's
41.
41.
But I reckon she will still be playing when she can use her.
Ronaldo's 40, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah. So,
Well, then, you know.
Yeah. So
All right.
She has to keep going, otherwise feminism dies.
Well, yeah, that's on
We
her
have to
shoulders.
keep going as well as the men, don't we? Otherwise,
Yep. She'll be using
otherwise we
her
lose
both.
the vote.
Exactly right. Is that what happened?
Them's the rules. So
I mean, she's very good, though.
she's very good. I think she could be at that World Cup
I
in 2
reckon
years'
so.
time.
I reckon she'll be playing until she can use a bus pass.
She can use a bus pass to get to the World Cup.
There you go.
If that's not a sort of incentive, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. Finland, Suze, they played in 2005, 2009, 2013 and the previous Euros back in 2022. Their best result being making the semi-finals in 2005. Familiar players that you might know.
Yep.
Olga Artinen.
Yes.
Evelina Sumanen.
Of Spurs.
That's right. West Ham's Una Siren. Great name.
Great name.
Great name.
Woo!
Una Siren. And Eva Nystrom and Leicester's Jutta Rantala. Oh, we know Jutta Rantala. Very, very good.
Very, very good.
What do you think of the group, Suze?
Overall,
So that's Norway, Iceland, Switzerland and Finland.
So I think Norway are looking good.
They're very good, aren't they?
I think the next spot, the second spot, I think it's up for grabs.
It is. I'm
It's
going
up
to
for
root
grabs.
for Switzerland,
Yeah, me
personally.
too.
I'm going to root because, well, thank you for having us. Lovely
Yes.
spread.
Absolutely.
Lovely spread. Lovely bundna nusstort.
Yeah, and you're a lovely, rich and flavourful nut tart.
Thank you. Thank you. It's been said.
It's been said before. Now, that's it for part 1 of Big Kick's Guide to the Euros. The next episode, we're going to be looking at Group B.
Oh, I wonder what we'll call them.
That's the team that we hope Spain are kicked out of.
Oh, is it?
That's Belgium,
That's
Spain,
that one.
Italy and Portugal.
Oh, Spain, just don't play this year, please. Have a day off.
No, I think did you see us in that Spain game?
Yeah, we lost, Suze.
Oh, yeah, it was Portugal that we won from.
Right, see you in the next step.
Bye.